It's Manda. Welcome to my January budget setup. We are, we're putting together this January budget in my new planner. It is an undated Happy Planner budget planner. So guess what? The first thing we're going to do is put the months on the dividers like so. So this is an undated planner, so I was like, well, I have to put the date dots down anyway, so why don't I just use a kit? This comes with, this one doesn't have, well, I guess because it's undated, it doesn't have the yearly overview page, but this is the way that the currently page for the month looks like. I don't plan to be using this other than like putting sticky notes and whatnot. So let's go ahead, and I don't think, oh, there's a lot of pages in here. I only need these 3 pages. Stick that over there. So we've got the budget here. So there's this. So what I need are these 2 pages right here. I have a printable kit from PrintPetitcoatBandit. This is the Midnight Happy Planner monthly kit, and it's just perfect for my needs. It's just the monthly, and then it has, the various things, but it also has these lovely little these like what I spend each day kind of ones, and so I print 2 of those, and I have some deco, so it's kind of just exactly what I need, and not too much, not too little. So let's see how this works out for me. And I like to have, at least on the monthly part, a little bit of fancy. I mean, come on, who doesn't? It just makes it easy. Like, if you decorate it at least a little bit, it makes looking at it a little less painful. I'd say, let me grab a actual January. So January starts on the 1st and it goes through the 31st. Okay. Starts on Sunday and goes through the 31st. So we're going to save that bit for a moment. And I think I want to use, this. Because I don't really use the sidebar. So in my monthly, I just don't. At least in my budget planner, I don't use it. So there we go. Oh, so nice. And then this is, I think, supposed to go along the bottom. Will it? If I line it up just perfectly down at the edge. There we go. All right, so let's see how this one works out. There we go. It's a little longer on that side, but hey, that works for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put all these dots back and probably fast forward this or just cut to when I'm done. So I will see you in a bit. All right, and there we have all of the numbers down. Isn't it nice when like everything just fits perfectly on the page and there's no like double days? Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful situation. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is like this leopard print scallops. Usually I put it up here when it's up there. I think this time I'm just gonna line it up down here. Like so. Maybe I can use, no, they're gonna be too long. So it'd be nice to use those there, but oh well. We don't need that. So what I'm gonna go do now is we're gonna put down paydays. That's what we're gonna do next. I was about to say, I'm gonna start putting down the bills. I'm like, no, we need to start putting down the paydays. So payday every Friday. So I will have 4 paydays this month. Perfect. So my intention for July, for January is to have a low spend month. That means, for me, I know a lot of people are doing no spends, but for me, that means that I will be, only trying to spend only what I need to spend for bills. However, I am also going on vacation in the middle of all this, so we'll see how well that does. I'm going to Disney World, so yeah. Outside of that, I'm going to try to do a no spend. So I have rent due on the 4th, and then I have car insurance and storage due. And then on the 10th, I have my electric and gas bill due. I guess maybe I should use the bigger ones, right? Since there's a double. Would that work better? My eyes are burning. I think it's just like my eyes have just been so dry because it's been like with the heaters on and everything. Like now my eyes are burning, and I've had an eczema problem. Like right now, the under eye of my eyes are so swollen and so red. It's ridiculous. So on the 13th, I have Comcast, my internet due. There. Then the 15th, let's go ahead and use this one since I already have it. I have Netflix due. I do not have cell phone due because I switched to Mint Mobile, so the 19th bill is gone. I switched to Mint Mobile, and you can like, I'm pretty much just gonna buy a year outright next year, and next December hopefully they'll have the deal that they're running right now. But yeah, you can buy the like 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. I bought the 3 months, but they're running a deal where you can get 3 free for the holidays. So I have 6 months. So the next time it's due is in what day is that? June, I want to say. Next is when I need to refill. So there's that. I will be accounting for that money in my my miscellaneous savings and subscriptions sinking fund. So that's what that is going to be accounted for. So here we are. This is pretty much all I need to do. Oh, let's go ahead and put the icons, right? That's rent. We're gonna put the car here because it's mostly insurance, car insurance, and my storage fee. Here is mostly gas and electric. Ooh, yeah, I forgot. Loki goes to the vet. I'm gonna use these. Loki goes to the groomer this day. And then Loki's going to the vet, I want to say Monday. I'd have to look at my phone calendar, but I'm using it to record this. I want to say it's one of these 2 days. So, groomer. And I'm going to, I'm going to go ahead and use this one for Loki's grooming appointment. let's see, the 13th is Comcast. I'm going to use this for here. And the 15th is TV. Let's use the TV for Netflix. And then the couch for Disney Plus. And then insurance is, what do we want to call that? Let's call it this one. It's life insurance, but yeah, that's not going to make any sense, but it is what it is. That's the one we're going to use. So that is the monthly layout is what we're going to do here. So let's put this away so I don't lose it, because it does get lost on the page. So we're going to flip this one over, and I'm going to use my good old trusty erasable pen, because this is the first time I'm doing this, so we don't want to do anything. So this says on here date, this is income, it says date, income 1, income 2, and it only does 3 of these. So what I'm going to do, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to put a date. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the total, right? So I plan to have 650 times 4 is 2,600. And this is not this is what I budget with. This is not actually, this is like after I take out insurance and like save before, and like my retirement and other savings. This is what I budget with after I do that. And then I'm going to put 680, and that's going to be from my roommate. It's like, this does not work for me. Like, I like to be able to do, you know what I'm going to do? Okay. We're going to do total 680. What we're going to do here is, this is going to be budgeted, like my budgeted, and this is going to be actual. So this is going to be, dry line here, this is going to be 3,280. And what I'm going to do is get my whiteout. And this is where the fun and games begin, right? Like setting up your planner to make it work the way you need it to work. Like, I do like this planner, but at the same time, it's like, it's not working specifically for me. So we're going to do budget and actual. Okay. I like this little box here. It says totals, it says type and amount, it says income, expenses, and remaining. So we shall do that. And instead of date, we're going to have paychecks. And then we're going to have MR pay, which is my roommate paying for her rent. Okay. So housing, this is where it gets difficult for me. It's like, it's got it all over the place, right? So let me switch back to this one. So housing is going to be rent, correct? Rent. And then that's pretty much it for me. Rent and medical other, we can put, that's pretty much it. So rent is going to be $14.20, right? And then utilities, we're gonna have Rocky Mountain Power for $42.45, and then we're gonna have Dominion Energy which is going to be 49, 69.40. Okay. I'm just looking. This is like really messed up in my brain. Like, how does this work? This is not how I do things. Like, I don't separate them into little categories like this. So transportation would be car. So I'm going to go ahead and put car insurance and gas underneath here and my auto sinking fund. So we're going to put car insurance, which is 6103. We're going to put gas, which is going to get $100. Like, this just like does not work in my brain. I think I might change these up, like change these labels up once I figure out all this, because this is not working for me. And then I'm going to have auto sinking fund, and that's going to have $40 because I am doing $10 each paycheck. Medical sinking fund is going to get $40. Because like I need a pet sinking fund. I need a house sinking fund. Like, this is just not, this does not work. So, and like food, I just have one category for food. I don't break things up this way. So food, we're gonna have groceries, and we're gonna have eating out. So we're gonna do 40 for groceries, and then we're gonna do 60 for eating out. And then like personal, like entertainment would be like like where do you put store, like my storage. Oh, sorry, that was my work phone getting a spam text. So like where do you put all this other stuff? So personal, like where do you put all these other bills, right? Like where do you put your Comcast? Does Comcast go under utilities because it's internet? I guess so. Comcast, it goes under utilities, so that's $60 there, right? Like where does your life insurance go? I guess life insurance, we'll put it under medical, right? Like these categories don't make any sense to me. And I think that's why like budgeting is difficult for some people, is like, especially like stuff like this, it's like you're trying to put things in categories and it's like, no, that doesn't work. Because like I'm looking at, as I'm doing this, I'm looking at my my breakdown, right? I have it income, variable expenses, that's like things that you can control how much you spend, right? I have fixed expenses, which is all my bills, and then I have all my sinking funds. And I like, and in my bills, I put them in like payment order, like when they're due. So I don't like this. So we're gonna use it this way this month, but I'm gonna make a copy of this page and like just doodle all over it. So personal, I guess, would be, well, entertainment would be, like, I need a huge other spot. So I'm gonna put personal as extra. I'm gonna put, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. So storage, I'm gonna put as personal, right? Like, and then I'm gonna have, and I guess I could put toiletries as food, right? Like, or would that go under personal? Because that's not technically food. But the toilet, when I do a toiletries catalog, that doesn't, it's not always toilet paper. It's like I need cleaning solution for my house. So it just doesn't make, so $50 there. And then personal spending, which is redundant because it's under the personal, but like whatever. So $200 there. We got gas for the car. So we got food here, toiletry. I'm just kind of going through my list on my iPad, right? Toiletry is personal spending. We've got gas. And then we've got car insurance. I guess storage would be under here, right? Yeah, okay. Utilities here. So entertainment would be Netflix, which is $15.43. Disney Plus, which is $16, which I think is going up, and then life insurance, which I have here under medical. We've got rent. So we need to find places for all my savings, right? But there's another sheet here that's savings tracker. But I was going to use this not to this is not to allocate things in the budget. That's what this is for. This is I was planning to use to track my electronic and cash envelopes. So like this, happy planner. We're gonna be changing these categories next month. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the next month's one on a piece of copy paper on my copier, and we're gonna figure out what categories to change these to. So entertainment. So I've got auto sinking fund. I've got my medical sinking fund. Like, what about pet? So we have pet sinking fund, which is going to be $150. And like, how are you supposed to like track how much you actually did and how much you didn't do? And like, I'm just, travel. Like, there's no place for travel. Does that go under entertainment? Travel? I do not like this, the way that this is done. Gifts. Does it go under personal? Does it go under other? We'll put it under other. Gifts. Because that is for other people. To give to other people. My miscellaneous savings and subscriptions, that goes, that's utilities, that's personal, and that's entertainment. So I'll just put it under personal, I guess. Because I save the money because it's cheaper to like save up and buy a huge amount. And then there's like, I have my home sinking fund, which is housing. It's not even housing. It's stuff for the house. So it would be like personal. Like, it'd be under like the whole like weird toiletries thing, right? So put $40 here. These categories do not make sense. I know I'm complaining a lot, but dear Lord, how can anybody keep this shit straight? And then I have savings challenges using this the way that it's set up. And if you've never budgeted before and you're trying to make this work, like, I guess maybe because I'm set in the way that I budget, like I have a certain way that I do it, I guess that's why this is making it difficult. But if you don't already have a preconceived notion of how you do things and like what categories you put them in, maybe this would be helpful. I don't know. We're gonna be redoing this, that is for sure. So, and then this page is my okay. It's gonna I think I like the whole like savings tracker thing, but this is going to be, let me get my current planner out. This is going to be this page, the sinking funds and the cash envelopes. So we have bulk, cup. We've got pet. We've got miscellaneous savings. And this is like what I have in challenges. This is what I have in my bank account. We have personal, auto, travel, and I think I have just enough lines. Medical and giving. Just enough lines. Whew. And then here, this is not going to say debts or anything. This is going to be, let's go ahead and be extra, right? Let's put in we're going to do this. And I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put this here too. This is going to be, I think what I'm going to do is make my own new labels for everything. And this is going to be sinking funds. And this is going to be cash envelopes. Did I even spell that right? my brain is so confused right now. Envelopes, yeah. And then I guess I'm probably not going to spend this or use this, so I'm going to just use this column here. I'm just going to use this. As a place to decorate. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is not helpful. This is not, like, I don't even know. But we will figure it out. I'm going to make a copy of this and figure it out some more because this is just not going to work. And I think it's helpful, like, for me to be able to look at this thing and go like, yeah, this is not going to work, because that tells you that as a person who has been budgeting for years and, you know, is debt-free, trying to use this is going to be a challenge. I think anybody's going to be challenged by the way this is set up. Now, what I do plan to do with these weekly expenses is to use these as my budget, my paycheck by paycheck budgets. So I think when we get into this particular portion, this will be helpful. But this is so chaotic. It's just not going to fit my needs. But stay tuned. We will make this work. I hope, as confusing as this was at least a little bit helpful. That way you can, if you're struggling like I am to figure out how to use this, I hope it was helpful, at least a little bit. But I think what's going to be the best thing to do is to change all these categories to how you would categorize them. So, like, some of these, the categories just don't fit my thing. But yeah, I think I have gone on complaining about this long enough, probably for like 30 minutes or so. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.